What's going on, everybody? Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com. Let me start out with a quick story. Actually, a guy I've been knowing for a long time called me up one time and said, hey, what's up, man? We ain't linked up. Let's go have lunch. And he about 43, 44. So, we go sit at the bar. We have drinks. We kick it. He said, hey, man, I want you to do me a favor. I said, what you want me to do, bro? He said, man, I need you to take me shopping. I said, why you need me to take shopping? He was like, man, I have an old school. He said, I'm 44. I have an old school dressing about myself. Can you get me more modern? So, he get his money. We go to Galleria. Honestly, it's not the first time I've done it. Somebody was like, oh, Lewis, so you're a stylist too? I'm like, hold on, man. I just upgrade. I get niggas where they need to be, man. I don't like that. Don't call me that now. I just, get them where you need to be. So I took him, got him where he need to be. He said, man, look, since I been wearing them clothes you got me, he said, man, I threw out my whole closet. He said, females actually see me more of an option than what I used to wear. And I'm like, well, man, that's part of presentation. Presentation is everything. He said, man, now what do I do in order to get to be the chosen dude in the room? Well, funny he said that because one day on my show, I said, hey, y'all, I'm going to do a manual on how to get chose. You know what I'm saying? I was actually, it wasn't, I was joking, but I was serious. I was really going to do one. I said, y'all, I'm going to do a manual on how to get chose. Fast forward to the tubing trip we did in Austin. My sister, Centaur, I call her my sister, she say, hey, we was all out in the club and I was, talking to people, stuff like that. She said, hey, nigga, you think you got swagger? You ain't got swagger. You need to do a manual on how to get chose. She was drunk. At the same time, like, said I was gonna do it. Had one dude ask me to do it. So after I put it out there, everybody was like, Luke, can we get that manual on how to get chose though? So I have created the 13 laws of getting chose. This manual entails certain laws. Oftentimes we talk about unwritten rules. Well, the unwritten rules that we don't talk about, well, I actually wrote them down. Give you a brief of it. Speak on some of the laws in here. We got the law of attraction. We got the law of presentation. We got a few blank pages. How'd that happen? Not blank pages on y'all, on mine. I think I messed up. We got the law of conversation, the law of accommodation. We have, what's another good law? The law of staying cool. It's my favorite law right there. We got the law of assessing information. What I did was I took, basically everything boils down to a science. Believe it or not, everything is a formula. Like the law of conversation. It's a formula. It's formula set in place that's easy. Sometimes we make things more complex than what they have to be. It's real easy. I get a lot of females say, well, seems like that's the only type of dudes that talk to me, or them the only time of dudes that walk up on me. I get homeboys that say, well, them the only kind of chicks that give me the time of day. No, that ain't what it is. Bottom line is you broke a law. You've broken the law. So what I did is I simplified, getting chose, getting noticed, being an option to different people. If you want to become an option to somebody, like, let's say you want that one over there to, notice you, or that one over there to notice you. Well, it's a formula and laws set in place. Nobody ever wrote them down. Nobody ever spoke of them out loud. But me being Lewis Williams of iHustleNation.com, I will say this. I don't know what I'll be writing in the future, but this by far is one of the realest shits I ever wrote, just because it hits me in the heart. Now, I've made a lot of manuals, and all them son bitches is solid. But this one right here, it's a whole nother kind of solid. Not the the other manuals are good too, but I guess this is more so something I had to actually learn and do on my own that, you know, actually, you know, just had to apply to life. You know, like, put it like this. This is one of the things that, you know, all the myths you feel about dating and getting noticed, and, you know, how do you become an option and things of that nature. And, you know, there's things that we think but never say out loud. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, what I did is I took all those thoughts that we don't say out loud, I broke them into a formula, and I slapped them in the manual. Here's what I need everybody to do, though. Everyone that purchases the manual, here's what I need you to do. Go to iHustleNation.com. You can purchase the manual. iHustleNation.com, click manuals, and, you know, it's pretty much there. If you can't find it, use semi-slow. I need you to go to the Facebook fan page, facebook.com/iHustleNation, and leave your opinion about the manual. If I suck at manuals, let me know. Here's what I do know. That's not the case here. Especially not on this one. But just, you know, go leave an honest opinion on how you feel about the manual. So, I'm Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com. That is my time.